Hello everybody, Nooblish is here. Well, time for the final push on a Winter Nexus. How far I am? So I'm at 910. All I have is just what? 140 to go. Easy. Wonder when are they gonna extend the event like they did with Crimson Harvest. So we have only a little bit to push. But I was just looking at this. I'm sorry, that's not even a Perseverance. Where is it? Okay, there you go. So the Perseverance. I didn't even pay attention to what kind of mining destroyer is it, and it's exclusively ice. So all roll bonuses for ice harvesting only. I don't know how much interested I am in it, and to be honest, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be. I'll keep it. I'll find a use for it. I think in the future, because CCP is adding some events. You know, maybe some of them will be ice related. So for mining, or whenever the harvesting ice will be profitable, maybe I can use the Perseverance. I see estimated price 350 mil. Well, pretty expensive ship. And that's just for the hull. I don't know. Looks pretty cool though. Looks like a... I don't know. like little crab or Scorpio. Yeah, good looking ship. We'll take that. So anyways, back to my favorite ship so far, Odysseus. I actually had to take all my stuff back to the home station because I had like almost 2 billion ISK with me, just besides expensive ship itself. So 2 billion ISK just carrying around, so I unloaded it. And after that I was kind of did a little bit of a you know, going around and vacuum cleaning the high sec, and actually I had pretty good drops, mostly from 3 out of 10s. That was, what is it? Serpentis. It's narcotic warehouses, and you can see that I actually had. Oh, another thing, I was actually completing a few escalations, like expedition escalations, and one of them was Angel kickbacks, which on a final stage, which took me to low, gave me this beautiful multi-spectrum coating right there, 190, and it was something else, I think. It was in total over 200 mil. So that was pretty nice. Usually the final stage of expedition does not give good loot, but this time I was lucky. Another thing that surprised me was that item right there, Shadow Serpentis inertial stabilizer. It actually dropped from 3 out of 10 narcotic warehouse from Serpentis, but not from that final station in the final room. It actually dropped from one of the faction NPCs which guarding the gate. So always loot them. They actually have a chance of dropping some faction loot. So altogether, what I have here: EM coating, worse nothing, 200, almost 200 mil multi-spectrum coating. So shield. No, armor hardener for EM. That was a good thing. Shadow Serpentis medium, armor repair. Now, C-type multispectrum energized membrane, 53 mil. Why it's 4 times less than multispectrum coating? I'm not sure, because it has like only 2% or 3% difference in protection. So we have 22.5 and 25. So 2.5%, but it's 4 times more protection. I mean, more expensive. Now, thermal energized from Serpentine is not worth much. Then 136 for an inert step. What else we have? Oh, these things are dropping pretty often. A-type Corelli, 1 MN afterburners. Then Corelli 5 MN microwarp drive. And somehow I got lucky with this small remote after repair. So, and that's just a drops from you know, faction NPCs and final rooms. But I was actually, this is my progression on what loot was dropping from Winter Nexus event, mostly, and as well as I actually found a minor sleeper cache, which dropped me 76. Which dropped me 76 mil together. Yeah. And that was mostly this blue data, as well as isotropic deposition. And you know, each one of those are like over 10 mil when you sell it in a trade hubs. So always take those with me. Yeah, so over 200 mil here, then probably 600 over here. And that's pretty quick. We're talking about like hour and a half of you know, going in a high sec. All right, let's see how generous Eve will be for me tonight. I mean today. By the way, how did you guys spend your Christmas? Hopefully it was well for you. Still have more holidays coming. New Year's, which is even bigger thing for me, to be honest. It's probably just a wormhole. Yep. All right, I'm going towards the ice storm. Not too far from Jita. Not the closest one, but not too far. Probably gonna be busy again, but I'm noticed, you know, most of people are busy with combat sites and harvesting. Data sites, not so much. Like once in a while you have one of the scanner ships arriving, sweeping off everything, but it's not like constant battle for this.
Autopilot engaged.
Oh, no.
Autopilot disabled.
You know, I'm gonna clean up this Serpentine refuge a little quick. Because here's the thing. I'm noticed it's pretty... The frequency of dropping escalations from it is pretty high. At least for Serpentines. Not for Dread Guristas for some reason. Because last time I decided to fly to Jita once, and I was cleaning up pretty much any combat site I can find on Hecate. It was like over 25 of those. Not a single one gave me an escalation. Not a single one. And but the good thing was, I think 5 out of these 25 spawned an faction NPC, and 3 of them dropped me a BPCs for implants, Hydra implants, which are pretty expensive. Yeah, so at least loot-wise, they gave me something. Because if I would hunt it just for the scout outpost escalations, I would be pissed. I'm not in a hurry. That's why I decided to clean up this refuge a little quick. Because we have only like, what, 140 points to go in order to finalize the winter nexus. So that's going to be done pretty quick. No shadow serpentines, unfortunately. Alright, that's fine.
Warp drive active.
How far we are from that storm? Okay, we're pretty close. Another thing I wanted to double check with this Odysseus is gas huffing. It's hard to find a gas site. Obviously it's hard to find a gas site in the high sec, but there was a solution found. I actually found an escalation from one of the, what was it? Serpentine's Vigil, which called Booster R&D. The funny thing about it, each step you go, like including the very first one to to go through this escalation, actually has a gas cloud. So we'll refeed a little quick over there, and I want to try to see how profitable is it, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be limited amount of gas and it's going to be not expensive one. But so many years playing in EVE Online, I never tried this gas harvesting, gas huffing. So for me it's going to be a new experience. Haunted Yard, not interested. What do we have here? Gila. Well, find your own site. Yeah, he's probably gonna take care of that hideaway.
To give the command to a drone requires you to have an active target.
Alright, any faction NPC? Please? That would be nice. Because they're dropping BPCs of the implants pretty often. So don't hesitate to clear those sites, especially if you can do them quickly. Probably Odysseus is not fast ship to take care of those sites, but
Warp drive active.
still. I don't let anything go to waste. We'll see if Gila is still there. Yeah. Oh, not Gila, Gnosis, Ishtar. Somebody's cleaning that site, probably. Yeah, Gnosis.
Warp drive active.
Let's go to next one. So, yeah, as I said, all I have is just 140 points to unlock that Perseverance Blueprint crate. Get the stuff out. So, and we're pretty close to this ice storm. Hopefully we'll do it quickly, because if most of the sites, I mean most of the systems I see, it's being ignored by everybody. Well, not over here, no, not a single cosmic signature, but let's hang around for a minute in a system. Maybe some of the signature will appear. While we do that, we're not just gonna be waiting. We'll take care of this Serpentine Refuge, because it spawns pretty quickly. If nothing appears in the during that minute, we'll jump to another region closer to the center of the ice storm. Next wave should be quick. Yeah, the slowest part is actually you know, locking targets. And with this sentry towers, the drones are trying to focus on them instead of taking care of the NPCs that's spawning. Probably no Shadow Serpentines again. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, nothing appeared here. Go to another region. You know what? I forgot to use any booster. Let's find some 15s. Yeah, that's useful. Heavy fire. Capacitor. I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, that's a little better. So I have 3 cosmic signature here.
Warp drive active.
Let's go. Oh, there are more. There are actually 4. Let's look around. That should be the one. Yeah, as I say, it seems like people mostly doing combat sites. And by the way, I think the enthusiasm is a little bit on the low end now, because whoever wanted to get Perseverance probably already got it by now, and everybody else are like just either late joiners or only occasional. Oh shoot. Somebody's actually takes care of them. Should be hurry. Should be in a hurry. Have somebody else scanning around. Yeah, I see Astero, Metamorphosis. Yeah, actually, that particular system is under microscope. Oh, that's fine. Keep traveling around. So let's go to. Hopefully, I'll make it. Even when I arrive there and I see that that first initial container is taken care of, don't forget I actually have keys for Sancha Tower in order to open up that secret container. So we don't go away empty-handed from there. And I'll tell you this, that second container usually has something of value. I had 200k falling off. Okay, yeah, there you go. This is the Metamorphosis here. Alright, he already got the stuff out of this one, but they don't use the keys for the towers to open the secret container, and I think it's a big mistake. I had pretty expensive loot falling off, like skins for Hulk dropping off from there, from that extra relay. Then another one was a painting, right? Or that color to make the skin, 200 mil. And then I had a Phantasm BPC actually dropping from one of those. Which I was so happy to see, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna make money out of it. Nope. The problem is the resonators for Sancha are so freaking expensive that you'll not be able to make the profit. You need like 60 resonators. Each one of those is almost 400. I mean, each one of those are 40 mil. So count it for yourself. You have to spend over 200 mil for resonators only, and I'm not even talking about the rest of the components. They're worth something too. So it is profitable if you know how to get those resonators. Either you, I think it's disappeared again. That's the same metamorphosis. Oh well. Okay, no problem. He's faster. But there you go. I'm going and actually picking up the stuff that these guys are leaving behind. So just wormholes left. Nothing else here. But who knows, maybe something of value will drop off over here. Yeah, not lucky. We got in the system and they're like already two scanner, pretty fast ones. Some guys who are knowing what they do. Metamorphosis and Astero, you can usually tell. That's expensive ships. Alright, what do we have here? Not much.
Warp drive active.
That's okay. I think something really valuable drops off probably once in 10 containers. Yeah. That's from my experience. Like every 10 containers you will have probably 10 mil, I mean, 1.5 million or 2.5 million falling from each one of those until you get something really expensive. Like we're talking about 50 million up. Let's go to the next system. There's nothing, no cosmic signature spawned here. Ooh, have 4 of those.
Warp drive active.
Let's see what we can find. And the complexity of the signal is 4, so even with boosters and stuff, you still it's still gonna take you some time to scan it down. I think that scanning part is pretty difficult for the beginner explorers, because I have 104 sensor power, right? Total bonus is 136, and it still takes me a while to pin it down.
Active.
For Tech 1 frigates, I don't even know. Probably takes a lot of time and effort. That's probably not it. Buzzard. See, everywhere I go, see these guys. Oh well. And he probably jumped to the next one. And just pay attention. Either Tech 2, Tech 2 scanning, you know, the Explorer frigates are flying. You almost don't see the Tech 1s. Or like, very rarely. And usually that's how you can tell that one of the beginners trying out. And I think they're usually being like out-competed, outclassed by everybody. Where's another cosmic signature? Yeah, okay, it's over there. They'll probably give up. Let's go. $3 million, that's it.
Warp drive active.
Watch, I'll arrive and I'll see that buzzard again. Yeah, deep flow rift. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be there. Unless we arrived at the same time and then I have a chance. Yeah, he's already there. Oh, that's Metamorphosis. Damn, I grab extra loot, but I cannot go any further on my Oh, okay, he's look at that. He actually has the encryptor. Can I? No, probably not from 46 miles. Not from 46. Yeah, I'm way too far. Because I can reach up to 18 kilometers. Yeah, I shouldn't even try. He's already working on it. Okay. We're leaving. It's the first time I see somebody else actually using those keys. What's they called? Cryostatic estimators. There you go. Or high sec. I think it's because it's a weekend. Saturday. Everybody trying to push, doing the same thing as I do. Yeah, it's already like, what, third system in a row? Without having any luck. But we're not gonna give up easily. Okay, only one signature. That's okay.
Warp drive active.
No, that's not it. That's probably a wormhole. Deep flow rifts? No.
Warp drive active.
Have no use for that. Let's see if Uli will give me something good. Oh, you know what? Before I go, let me check something. I can sell those, right, in the system? Yeah. No, not in UI, in a system. Okay. Yeah, let's dock a little quick, because I wanna get rid of some of that stuff. Because I already have a full expedition load of what they call it, Nation Storm Hive. So 55 mil, that's something. And I want to get rid of these little boxes too, the personal effects. You know, just a little bit of profit, but still. You don't want to fly like a big piñata, even though Odyssey is a big piñata flying around, but
docking permission requested.
way too many candies are hidden inside. So you want to get rid of, when you remember about it at least, get rid of those. So it's this stuff, that, and can I sell it here? No, in UI. All right, maybe we'll drop some over there as well. Oh, let's go sell them. All right, 64 mil. Perfect. Cost me only 1 extra minute of stop. But made me feel a little safer. Yeah, as I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, I had to drop 2 billion worth of stuff before proceeding with my Odyssey. But so far I'm very happy with this ship, because it's what it's capable of doing. Whoever is first time joining with me, I carry fully fitted Astero with me, as well as Hecate. So Astero helps me out with minor sleeper cache and standard sleeper caches. Hecate takes care of all DED sites, like 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10s. And the 4 out of 10s you actually can bring Odysseys over there. So pretty much when you travel like that, you are capable of cleaning anything that Heise has to offer. And if you have 1 out of 10 DED site, if you're curious what they drop, you can use Astero too. So let's jump somewhere. I don't want to stick around the gate on expensive ship. Don't want to give people ideas. Safety first. This is not what I'm looking for. I can already tell. But that's okay. Just want to know. Probably a wormhole. Yep. Now let's go to this. Did it disappear? It seems like it's gone. Yep. Man, today is like super busy. The systems are being like, oh, 46 people in the system, of course. Of course, it's a hype competition. I'll try to push, but yeah, well, all I have is what, 140? Yeah, 140 points. That should be easy. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
I'm trying to scan for the next one right away. Deep flow rift, no. What else do we have? Ah, you... Damn it. Another metamorphosis. How many freaking sites already been through? Same story. I just arrived and there is already somebody's freaking like a seagulls, right? My every time. Oh, the signature is gone already, right? Man. Saturday scanning. Okay. Well, at least this guy doesn't have any keys. Let's go throw this cryostatic encryptor or whatever it is. Cryostatic what? Estimator. Man, will I ever remember that name? Alright, give me something good. 2 mil, that's it. Did I have a station to sell a blue loot from Slippers? Oh yeah. Let's go duck there.
Warp drive active.
What's the station, by the way? Ah. Look at it wrong. Maybe something will spawn because people are like flying through the systems. 47. Yeah, I cannot even tell if it's a... Oh my god. Metamorphosis. Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I can't imagine what's the competition is like around combat sites, because they're even more popular. Oh. The 20, yeah, sounds about right. 23 mil. Okay, since at least we unloaded something. Nothing spawned.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well that's how it's going to be, huh? How many sites did I enter already and I was not able to progress at all? Yeah, not even at the same time. They're always like slightly before me, so they're like they have enough time to charge towards the container. Because otherwise, I would be able to to actually reach out the container faster. I mean, I cannot get close to it fast, but what I can do is I have 18 kilometers range of my analyzer. That Zeugma is kicking butt, especially on when it's on Odysseus. Nothing here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we'll be checking every system in this, that ice storm. Eventually, we should end up in a pocket where nobody is paying attention to those to scanning part, because every time I arrive somewhere, it's at least like Astero, Metamorphosis, and some Buzzard or Cheetah on a pre-scan somewhere. Weird. I thought I'll be done with it within an hour or so. Nope.
Warp drive active.
But at least one good thing I was able to find about this event is everybody are so focused on the progress for the event, they kind of disregard everything else. Like they find if there is a ghost site, I've seen the ghost sites are being left behind, and sleeper caches nobody pays attention to. And I think that's a mistake from their part, because last miner cache I went to, I grabbed 76 mil out. Superior sleeper cache is always profitable. So let's go.
Active.
Mm-hmm. Finally, god damn it. First one. See, we'll end up 14 kilometers away, and I can lock it right away and start working on it. Yay! Okay, 2.6. There goes scan next one.
Skill training completed.
Skill training completed. That's always good to hear. I've been training armored command specialists lately, so I can actually use these armor links finally. I want to take advantage of that. Because I think last time when I tried to take on the superior sleeper cache, the concern was I'm not tanked enough, or at least, you know, I was pretty scared to lose this expensive ship. Will you go? Okay. So let's go find out what's in there. $30 mil. Perfect. And we're going next site. 30 million, finally. It's probably because of this brain freeze. Let me find it. Where is it? There. Okay, basic. No. Oh, not a brain freeze. Overclocker. 28 mil. That's great. One more relay. Man. Finally, we can, little by little, getting towards our goal. Okay, 940. Okay, 3 mil. Did I? 2, 4. But on the other hand, whenever I go for this tower, the Sancha Towers, it takes some time, you know, for such a big ship as Odysseus to get there, get the key in, take care of the second tower, and by the time I'm done with it, my, you know, next data site is already taken care of by somebody else. You're like always in a super hurry in order to get there. Ah, shoot. What we have? Not much.
Warp drive active.
So let me drop those. See, what I don't like though that it's not automatically separates the stuff for you. So when you hit that collect all, it just drops in your regular cargo bay instead of expedition load. So you have to kind of either manually move it later or right away. But because you're in a hurry, you know, I kind of leave the separating the loot for later. Alright, so 3 sites done without anybody's... Metamorphosis. How about you go find some other place? Yeah. Oh, that's 1 million. 1 million. Oh my god. It's all mine, guy. Yeah, and you can see, you know, most of these guys who are like flying Metamorphosis and Asteros, I see them like flying since 2015, 2016, 18. So that's a pretty tough competition. These guys know how to scan, and they do it quickly. They just like me. Open up one of the sites, you know, fly over there, taking care of it. At the same time, they already have 1 or 2 other sites pre-scanned, so they're pretty efficient. And once they can lose 1 site to you, but as I have to stick around and take care of the tower and stuff. Oh, 14 mil. See? Let's go to refuge.
Warp drive active.
All right, overclocker. This time it's level 3. I'm still gonna take it. All right. And I took with me all the boosters because if I leave them in the Hope Station, that means they will expire for sure. Have a good use for the scanning ones, but not much I can do with everything else, because combat sites that I do, they don't even require much of the booster use. Okay. Yeah, I can see the cosmic signatures are scanning, but not the ones I'm looking for. Not the data sites. No escalations either. No faction NPCs. I feel like whenever competition is high and like a lot of people are joining the activities, that's like you have the smallest drops statistically. And I don't know, I'm not a developer, of course. It's just my personal theory. It seems like they have a fixed amount of the stuff that can be dropped per region, and so more people participate, so less they can have stuff altogether, because the pool of the prizes is remaining the same. So it seems like we are sharing the same amount of rewards, and because of it have to be distributed between so many people, I think it's like your lottery odds are dropping, like chances are smaller and smaller, more people getting in. Of course, I don't have a proof of that, but that's just a personal feeling of the you know, player who've been in the game for like over 7 years. Yeah, share your thoughts with me. If I'm right or wrong, maybe you heard something. Just don't refer to Reddit. Reddit is a source of such a crazy tinfoil of theories with zero proof. And it's like based on, a lot of times based on feelings and wishes rather than any logic or stats. But at least, you know, you can tell people love the game they play. All right. Let's go to relay. Next one over here. Okay, nobody's here. Oh, Metamorphosis just arrived. Look how we do it. I target it. And there you go. We already claimed it. There is no way he's doing anything. I'm already on my way to claim my prize. See you, buddy. And he just flew to one of them, to the container, thinking he can do it faster. No. At least if we arrive together, you go find something else. Yeah, bye. Okay, that's good. Are we traveling or we got stuck? Okay, we're traveling at least. Where is the next? They already flew away. Most likely I'm gonna lose the next data site. Where is it? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so we have Arc. Arc skin just showed up. Okay, but it's not expensive at all. What? 1 mil? This is it? Yeah, looks beautiful. Well, it's not worth anything. I'm gonna activate it for my account. What are you doing over there? Because I thought I already mark him to fly. Let's go. I have a feeling we'll have some scanner already hanging out there. Yeah. You bugger. Alright, let me claim extra loot. I was trying to save the location and go to next one in order to, you know, do the progress and then come back for the, you know, for the tower to get this price out. And guess what? Within like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, it's actually despawning. I think as soon as people, all the players are getting out, that's when it despawns. Yeah, and he already went for the next one. Oh no, he's actually... Okay, we'll see. Oh, Cosmic Signature just showed up. Okay. Let's scan the new one. Um... 41 mil. See that?
Warp drive active.
What do we have? Porpoise. Okay. And some pain. Okay. Well. Not like super impressive, but still. It's definitely more expensive than a key than you buying in order to enter that site. Okay, and nobody's here. This is good. I wonder where did that metamorphosis went, because he flew somewhere, even though that signature that I just took care of was available, and another one did not spawn yet. Maybe he hangs out at a safe spot somewhere, because I looked and where he took off was there were no signature in that part of space. Well, less competition for me if he's busy with something else. see what we have. Another 33 mil. Perfect.
Warp drive active.
And I think it's coming from, yeah, from the Spirulans, mostly. And by the way, all these Purulans, Overclockers, and Hard Shells, they do not expire. Unlike these event boosters. So, and they cost a lot, and they bring a lot. If you sell them, I actually keep them for, I don't know, future use for whatever needs I have, because eventually I'll planning to go discover PvP for myself a little more. See what because that's the funniest part of the game. 5 mil? Even though I do enjoy PvE in the game a lot. But that PvP, that's like biggest freaking adrenaline rush you can have. There is no other game. I don't recall anything else. Maybe DayZ standalone, that's the one. And that game actually shares the same concept. You lose everything once you die. All your stuff is gone. Your character is gone. Everything you've been trying to accumulate, it's gonna be stolen. But that's why you have this adrenaline rush. That's the beauty of it. At least you lost it in a game process, not in a server wipe, like somewhere in Escape from Tarkov, for example. 38 mil. Check this out. So what do we have? That porpoise glacial drift. What it looks like. Oh, I don't have a single skin for porpoise. That would be a perfect acquisition. I'm taking that. Activate. 6 mil. Don't care. So that's 62,000. 108. 34,000 for this painting stuff. Does anything... Okay, nothing spawning here.
Warp drive active.
Go to next system. Where's the key? Where are we at? 970. So we need another 80 to go. Not too bad. At least we started to move somewhere.
Warp drive.
Oh, did I forgot to load it. 1 second.
Warp drive active.
That's not it, but I want to see maybe some combat site. As I was going here in the high sec, that Nexus, Winter Nexus, is not the only thing I was taking care of. Blood Lookout. I was actually covering DD sites as well, and hey, what's up, Plex Sheep? It's been a while since you played some EVE. Could I explain what I do here? Well, I participate in a Winter Nexus event, which gonna be going for quite some time, I believe. Still, right? If here's the progression right there. You will have a. You need to make all these 150 points doing either combat sites, data sites, or what else? There's like harvesting involved, and as you progress through it, you get like little by little some prizes, like skins and ISK and all this stuff. And at the end, you'll have a Perseverance blueprint given to you. And Perseverance, if you don't know, this is the new Ice Mining Destroyer. Not attributes, overview, right there. It has a lot of bonuses for like ice harvesting. If this is your thing, you know, for the ice, it's gonna be very very high yield. Absolutely. Well, by participating in this event, that's exactly what's required. You know, I do high sec exploring. Okay, so you played 30 hours or so doing mostly solo exploration. That's a good start for you know, for a beginner alpha account. But the easy fast money for the beginners, definitely you gotta take advantage of these events. Crimson Harvest that we used to have on for Halloween, and now this Winter Nexus, it actually has a low risk prices for you. So should I go for Blood Lookout? Probably not. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, but exploring part is very probably alpha friendly and beginner friendly. And oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What do we have over there? I'm too far. Shoot. I'm way too far. Let me see if I can take care of that water stealer. He's not gonna hang out long enough, probably. Because actually, these guys, this water stealer, used to go for really exciting wormholes, scan down, no combat sites, play the hacking game, hopes. Yeah, I used. Always a bit fascinated with EVE, but don't have so much time to spend into it. And yeah, I totally understand. And exploration is probably a key for this gameplay, because I used to have the same thing. My time would be very limited that I can play, even though I've been playing for 7 years. It doesn't mean that I've been actively playing. That means like whenever you have time, hour or so, that's when yeah, this water sucker disappeared. Yeah, use that time to play, and exploring is a good stuff, because you can just jump in the wormhole, go through maybe 2 or 3 of those within a couple hours, and then come back to your home station with a with considerably good loot, you know, especially for the beginner. If you go from for wormholes, like Tech 1, 2, and 3, that's where your data and relic sites are that you can make profit off. So especially if you don't have friends who play game together with you, it's a bit difficult. I used to have a little crew a few years ago on my Astero. Still still my full pride, and I don't have the money to buy it twice. Yeah. Yeah, at least you're not like new to the game, since you've been flying Astero before. So you know how it's like and how to manage your time. Exploration probably the fastest and easiest one, and you can control the risk factor. At least if you don't want to risk expensive ship, you just can fly around in high sec looking for ghost sites and sleeper caches. If you feel like you can afford risking the ship, not new but very inexperienced still. Oh, so you were using you were using a Tech 1 exploration ship from Galente. Yeah, what's the name? I think not Helios. That's another one. I forgot the name for it. Galente exploration. Imicus. Yeah, Imicus, that's what you've been using. Yeah, I used to I was flying on Probe. That was my like first exploration ship.
Warp drive active.
And yeah, Helios though is Tech 2. So you need Amiga account, and it's expensive. It's a little bit more requiring for the skills. So do I stream Eve often? Yeah, that's became my no, you're not distracting me. You're not distracting me. That's fine. You can ask questions. It just sometimes I'll be focusing on things. So thank you for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I do stream it lately more often because I just started stream not so long ago. Started from GTA Online, but the problem with GTA Online, you're running out of content so fast. I think I would consider EVE Online as almost unlimited when it comes to content and what the game has to offer. It's pretty deep, and you're not like super new to the game, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's like industry, PvP, exploration, building like all these combat sites, then lore, or like what I particularly like the most is lore of EVE. There seems so much in EVE, and pretty long history, exactly. And I was, as I was saying, that I like lore of EVE. This game actually gives you a feeling like no other else. More you know, more you don't know. Because how deep it is. Pretty much any topic you're trying to explore for yourself, you will deal that there is like multi-levels of expertise in order to actually get to know something very well. You gotta spend some time. But you see, the game is flexible on on timing of yours. So if you don't have much time, you don't... Oh shoot, that's already... This side is taken care of. If you don't have time to spend in the game, you can choose the activity that doesn't require much time. You know, you don't have to be actively involved in a corp or something like this, where people will rely on your time input, so you don't fail anybody's expectations. Stream sniping in Eve. Stream sniping in Eve is a big risk for a big streamer. For a person like me, trust me, nobody cares. That's good. This is good. You're reinstalling the game, and it's definitely worth it. Especially, I think with the Winter Nexus at the moment, you still have 18 days left, if I'm not wrong. So you have plenty of time to finish up the event and get some money out of it. If you're a beginner and looks like you're dealing with you can't afford another Astera and stuff like that, participating in this event will give you extra ISK for sure. $50 mil. There you go. Check this out. What did I just pick? 50 mil. Okay, it's because of that Minakao Glacier Drift skin. Just check this out. Not Minakao, Makinawa. Okay. Beautiful. And I don't have any skins for that.
Drive active.
50 mil is pretty good. Right. And for you can see, you don't even have to go for these towers and pick up the expensive loot, but it will not hurt, because I was buying these cryostatic estimators. Even though the estimated price for it is 2.5 mil, you can buy them for like 1.6 or even cheaper right now, because people are losing interest in this event little by little. So it's becoming cheaper. And what it does for you, you will double the amount of the loot, because that first container will have, like, let's say 2 mil, and the next one is at least another 2 million, which is, pretty good for you. And if you invest in these keys, like 20 mil, 100% within like 10 different data sites. Check this out. 70 mil. This Spear Lance agency booster. No, see that first container I just hacked, and that means that site will disappear from the grid right now. But I'm going to the Sancha's tower, which is over there. All that in high sec, and I'm going to Sancha Tower at the moment. I'm gonna open it up, and I put a specific key, this cryostatic encryptor that I was mentioning, which will cost you a little over 1 million right now. If you buy like 10 or 20 of those, trust me, it's worth the investment. And we actually checked on I think on last stream. There you go, cryostatic encryptor. So you place it in the tower. Make sure you put only one there though. So it's there, and now this second container just got unlocked. So most of people don't have these keys with them. I already spent money and purchased them. And what I do is I actually go for that second container, open it up. Yeah, no worries. I'll show you one more time. So this way, you know, you're not confused. It might be, see, it's only 2.3. Yes. See, that's the one that's surrounded by this sphere right there. Because it was not available in the beginning. Just one more time, I'm gonna show it to you. You're coming to this particular data site when you show it, and you will have this communications relay available for hacking. Right, you're unlocking it for you. Right, so you show up, this container is available, you hack it really quick, grab the loot out of it. At this point, the data site disappears from a grid. It's no longer available on this left side. So what you do is you can either go for the next one, but if you do have a keys with you, cryostatic estimators, like those ones, they're already like estimated cheaper than it used to be, 1.7. But in Jita you will buy it cheaper than this. Cryostatic estimators. This is specific keys to unlock the hacking site of the Winter Nexus. All right. So you go to this tower right there, Sancha Storm Field Projector, and you put one of the keys inside. As soon as you do that, as soon as it gets dropped in that tower, the hackable signaler relay will appear with this sphere. Let me bring it closer so you know. So after you put it in this tower, it unlocks one more container for you, and it pretty much doubles up the loot, most of the loot. And just as we speak over here, I got Makinao dropped skin, which is 48, almost 50 mil. Then check this out, 70 mil Agency Pure Lance, level 4 booster. Roughly from one container you will be getting 2.5 mil. That's a regular drop, like maybe between 1.5 and 2.5. But that's like almost bare minimum, and you always have a chance of dropping something good, just like this 70 mil Pure Lance. And absolutely, the decryptors are worth it, and we got it proven. We got it tested last stream, because that was like the whole question for me. So I'm at 985 and I need 1050 in order to get this PPC for Perseverance. All right, so what else we have? Okay, we have a couple signatures spawning here. Oh, it didn't spawn. As I was speaking, I was not scanning for it. Let's find out what's in there. Oh, somebody just got one done. There is a chance that I will be too late for it, but that's fine. Yeah, there is like another scanner ship in a system. Oh, okay, that's just a wormhole. So wormhole, we know we don't need. But you were asking about the stream sniping. That's a concern for big streamers. Whoever like has a lot of audience, they have to worry. Not for me though. I just have to pay attention to the local. You see, I have only 4 people. Only 4 people in local, and one of them is on Perseverance, another is on Endurance. Okay, but you're able to unlock it, right? Hope so. Where are we at? Let me see. That's good. Good to hear. You don't lose your everything that you've been working for. So I'm gonna... You're watching small streamers more because you can actually hold a conversation. That's true. That's true, because when you go for the big ones, they're usually a... Yeah, there will be 300 plus. I would probably even not go. Usually I watch the guy named iBeast. I think Beast streamer. He streams in Russian though. He usually has between 150 and 200 people on stream, and but he pays attention, you know. But when you go like to super big streamers, the only way to get to them is probably through donation alerts. They're like hard to blame them too, because imagine your chat is flying like crazy, and will you be able to read it all? You either chilling in a dock and reading all the messages, or you're playing, especially if you are doing something difficult. Yep, that's correct. That's just the way it goes. Let me see if I can. So I'm coming back to the system which I previously visited. But you see the cosmic signatures are spawning constantly. So there is a way to... It doesn't mean that if you're coming back and there's nothing, there is always something popping up. Alright. It just... We've been in a system with 4 people. Now it's a system with 14. And I think right in the middle of that ice storm, right there where the biggest activity is going on, there are like 46 people. So 46 is a big number to compete with. Here in Germany, a big World of Warcraft event just started today. Many streamers and YouTubers coming together and create guild. Okay, well, that's something I never played before.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, in high sec, it doesn't matter if you're, especially if you're flying something cheap. It matters for me, because keep in mind, my ship costs over 5 bill with all the freaking loot that are already loaded, because this is battle cruiser Odysseus from Sisters of Eve, which is recently added to the game, and this is extremely expensive. It's I'm actually breaking the rule of Eve. Do not undock the ship that you can't afford to lose. I don't think I can afford losing this one, but I love this. Yes, you have to be super careful when you're in an expensive ship like this. This is just... and I'm not even... You can't afford buying another Astera, but you see, if you take... Probably Astera would be a good idea for this event for you. You will not be losing it, because there are... I don't think people will be hunting Asteros in a high sec. There is just... It's just not worth it. Yeah, so definitely use Astero, because I see Tech 2 all the time. Tech 2 explorers, explorer ships. Let me scan one more signature before I proceed. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Astero much. But for me, flying on Odysseys. Yeah, but see, you're asking like what's the interest of the suicide gankers? You have to keep in mind people are doing it just for fun. I was just checking the kill board lately, and I was looking what people are doing. Okay, so cloaking is Omega feature that's for covered ops cloaking. I think. I'm not sure about the regular one, but you don't have to be cloaked in order to, you know, to do the activities in high sec. Yeah, you would worry about that when you go to low and null sec. This is something to worry about. So I would take a risk. It's worth it because in the long run, Astero will actually save you so much time because it's so efficient at scanning and hacking. Rather than worry about it. Somebody, yeah, that probe just arrived. Boom, 4.6 mil. See, as we speak, I already made like over 100 something, right? Yeah, definitely use Astero. Don't worry about it. Just don't go to low sec and null sec, unless you have a backup plan for like buying another Astero or something like this. Because not only I have this super expensive ship with me, it's capable of carrying other ships inside. So I have Astero with me. Check this out. See that ship maintenance bay? Astero is in a bay, and I can jump into this Astero anytime I want. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, it looks like you're in the middle of reinstalling the game. By the way, are you aware if you ever used... Yeah, this I do have a not only one, I have 4. Yes, and that's just a unique feature of Odysseys. You can carry other ships with you, and this is something I've been dreaming about for quite a long time. I had that concept in my head that what ship I can have with me which is capable of anything that's that high sec can throw at it, and that's definitely a Odysseys at the moment. Because I have Astero and Hecate with me. Astero I use for like sleeper caches, and Hecate takes care of the DED sites. 2 out of 10 and 3 out of 10. 4 out of 10 you can actually take the battle cruiser inside and wipe them out. So no matter what I encounter in a high sec, when I have that fleet with me, have no problem of clearing it. Yes. So you're right. If I want to switch, you have to... I actually had to go to the station, and this is the only inconvenience. But, you know, that's okay. Otherwise, what? You could just leave your ship cloaked somewhere and jump into into the ship from inside. That would be great. But I think that's way too OP for the game. Yeah, so I have Hecate, and I actually have a couple shuttles with me as well, just for fast travel somewhere, if I have to. Alright. It seems like I'm competing with somebody else here who's pretty fast or going on these sites. Ah. Have a scanning pretty strong here. So it's 104 by default, and with all the bonuses applied I have 136. And yet I still have to... I'm still struggling. Sometimes finding the signal, pinpointing it. And that's why I would recommend use it as Astero. Use all the bonuses of scanning. Otherwise you'll be scanning it forever, you know, before you can narrow it down to the point where you can fly there 100%. So use the Astero, please. It will save you time and pain. Nobody will gank you as long as you are not... Okay, somebody else shows up, and check this out. So probe just showed up, but what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna be on my way. Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you something. Did you use 100 not 100, this 1 million, do you have this 1 million free the skill points when you create the account? Because the older accounts can actually take advantage of this program when they use the link. I have this link in my description. You can have a free 1 million SP if you're a returning player. Okay, so if you had that's good, because that's right, because that 1 million SP will not hurt anybody, especially for the person who just comes back. It's very nice. Yeah, it's no link on the stream description. Go live notification should be there. Or it's either on... I have it on YouTube, and I have it on Twitch as well. I posted. Worst case scenario, you can try my previous stream. I usually have it as a tagged comment at the very top, and in the description too. So this link can be used. Did I miss it? Okay, yeah, I missed it.
Warp drive active.
You were saying something about the world of Warcraft. Never was so much into World of Warcraft, but that's a cool idea. Though there isn't a lot of interaction possible within 400k viewers. For 42, no, 42,000. 42,000. Yeah, there is no interaction. That's just pure entertainment. Let me see if I can... If you still did not find the link... Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna just... Oh, Wandering Elephant, thank you for following. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna find that link for you. I'm gonna find it. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Okay, let me go to my channel. Wave. It is actually in my in the description of the stream. This is weird why I don't see it. All right, I just dropped... yeah, it's... Okay, you're probably looking at description of the channel, not description of the video. So all these Eve videos that I lately posted should have a like stream description in it. And there is at least one comment added, which I have it tagged with the same link. If you go to the comment section of the video, you know, of that live stream, you should be able to spot it. And it says like 1 million free SP something. And by the way, I just dropped the link in a YouTube chat. Hopefully it didn't block it. Does it block my own links? Because I know there's like auto moderation when it blocks the links. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. If you look at the stream, I mean on Twitch only, should be on Twitch as well. Okay, do you see my comment on Twitch? Okay, yeah. Sorry, it took a while, but I actually try to add it to all my videos description, whatever is Eve related, because first of all, there you go. Account successfully recruited. Your skill points will be delivered to your redeeming system in a few moments. Yay! Hopefully, because they were promoting it like crazy in the beginning when they just appeared, and I've seen. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, check this out. We have a NPC. Faction loot. Sancha EM armor hardener. I'll take that. And I'm going to the Sancha Tower to unlock. You're scared of everything what's not a container in the game? Yeah, see, the Paranoia is okay, you know, for saving the ship and assets that you have, but you should not let paranoia get between you and game itself. You know, at some point you should actually take take risk, because keep in mind this game has a concept of high risk, high reward. You can minimize the risk, but do not expect too much from the game that it's going to be rewarding. I'm okay with a little lower reward here, but as I said, that particular ship is that's extremely expensive vessel for me to mess with. Yeah, try it out, because oh shoot. Cannot play horror games. Sorry, I have technical difficulties too. Give me one second. Should be good now. Alright, so claim the reward. Alright, we're progressing very well. Very well here. Okay, sorry, got distracted a little bit. Alright, you can't play horror games too, for example. Way too scary. Man. It depends where you consider horror. Did you play Alien Isolation? Oh, congratulations. Yeah, Wandering Elephant, congrats on finishing up the event. This was the first one to finish. That's an achievement. Yeah, Alan. Oh, you did it through mining ice. Okay, well, is there danger involved? Like, people ganking miners on expensive ships? Or it's completely risk-free? Because we have Black Sheep here who doesn't like to have any risk involved. Maybe for him exploring is not the way to do it. Which ship, Wandering Elephant, which ship did you use for this part of the event, the harvesting? Oh, you have everything set up? This is good. Check your skills if it was given to you. That 1 million. I wonder if it's if you get reward. Curious if it worked.
Warp drive active.
Because you can either track it through going through skills right under your portrait. You should have unallocated skill points right here on the bottom right side. Or if it's still not available, you can go to yeah, it's okay to be confused. With this game, there is no shame to be confused at something. But as I mentioned, so when yeah, 5,000, that's too little. You should have 1 million right here on the bottom right side, unallocated skill points. Should have 1 million. If it's not, if it was not given to you yet, check this part right there. See, unclaimed items to redeem, which are here on the bottom left side. So if you already have it, that's fine. Oh, Plexship, congratulations. 1 million for you. Wandering Elephant, been playing on and off since 2006. 2006, you're one of the veterans. Holy moly. As mission runner and miner, and you're still learning things. 2006. Yeah. 2006. Oh my god. Seemed like forever ago. Yeah, but you're definitely one of the veteran players. And check this out, he's still learning, and that's absolutely normal. For EVE Online, I don't think... Whoever will tell you that he kinda, beat the game and knows everything in it, in EVE Online, don't take this person seriously. I don't think it's even possible. And whoever is really deep into learning that game, they will never do a claim like this. So you remember no way to see your DPS.
Warp drive active.
Oops, sorry. So you remember no way to see your DPS or cap stable unless you fight a friend, or yeah, it's a lot of improvements since then. Right now, game is really different.
Easy to get flu,
Whoops.
and RSV vaccines. They're available at no cost to you.
I have something that's not supposed to play here. The game has a lot of improvements since 2006. Now it's different. It's more friendly, way more friendly. So that kind of fits. You like playing strategy games, and hold on a second. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat as well. Like playing strategy games, sometimes saying only too complicated or complicated enough. Yep. Wandering Elephant, only way to beat Eve is to have fun playing no matter what happens. Yeah, very well said. You got ganked in high sec yesterday in, oh my god, in a Vargur while mission running. Lost 1 billion ESC, picked up, rebuild the ship, and went back at it. Yeah, that's the spirit of the game, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that 1 billion lost. Was it like a particular corporation or alliance who went after you? Because I saw the kill board with some weird activity going on, like inner hells in 20 catalysts, just flying around and ganking paladins and Vargurs without even checking their fits. So you got ganked. You got ganked by one of the alliances. So 20 euros for a month for a mega seems kind of expensive, to be honest, but I'm thinking about it. Okay, keep. So it was ganking. They just ganking Sisters of Eve level 4 missions, and they got about 8 people yesterday. How many? Was it like Hoardsers or Catalysts are flying? And by the way, Sisters of Eve, was it in Minmatar space? No messages, no comments. I was in the second room and saw 17 catalysts. This is sad. But that's how they have fun. White sky. Yeah, I should pay attention. See, you can even do the level 4 mission. Just the regular runs, and there you go. Somebody shows up to do this. For the Vargur, which Vargur 1 billion iskets probably Tech 2, right? Did you count your feet as well or no? Because if it's only so you have about 200 million in your wallet. Feels like being rich in Eve. Yeah, but at least you can. You're right. You can afford another Astero. Just be cautious with your first one. But as I was saying, I don't think you have much to worry about in a high sec doing the exploration site of the Winter Nexus. I don't think anybody would go after the exploration ship at the moment. Just don't do something stupid like traveling back to your home station on autopilot, full of loot, because that you're pretty much inviting people to gank you. I did that mistake once. I had some unexpected things to take care of, and I decided, oh, you know what's gonna happen? And I let my probe, I think, traveling back to Amar for like 17 jumps. And of course, at some gate, there was a Thresher who scanned me out and pretty much took everything that I had with me. Oh, Maddox, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. By the way, how close we are to finishing up our event progression. I'll check it in a second. Give me just a little bit. I'm gonna. I'm 1045. We have 5 more points to go. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. Did not do it on purpose. Almost messed up.
Warp drive active.
Okay. If we'll make it on time to the next relay, that means we're pretty much finishing up the event. If there is nobody there, the event will be completed. Okay, and just by arriving it, claim the points. That should be it. Ta-da! Perseverance Blueprint Crate. Come to daddy. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, did I miss? Okay. I have no idea what to skill. I remember that filling your skill queue is important, though. I already so you already have scanning beyond the alpha limits and don't want to get Omega yet. Maybe after playing some more. Got any recommendations? Yes. So first of all, you have to make sure you get your yeah, if your scanning is maxed out, that's fine. For at least for alpha, that's how it looks for me. After everything is done, if you're beyond the skill limit for alpha, I see. And but you don't want to purchase Amiga yet, right? Maybe you should reconsider, because look at that. Omega is much cheaper now. Like, for example, you can buy 12 months for 2,700 plex. And usually it's discounted at 3,600. So maybe it's profitable to purchase plex, because plex is lower than any time before. I don't know if you can... what if you wanna... services? What about... Yeah, be safe with your investments. But I think before the new year, it's gonna be a special price still available, and it's cheaper, much cheaper than usually. I actually had my 3,600. Yeah, if you only play sometimes, then maybe a big investment is not the best way to do it. Yeah, check out the prices. Go into this, what they call it, luxury store. Yeah, New Eden store, and see what kind of specials they're going to be running. But keep in mind, it's limited timing on it. And if you make that decision, you gotta do it quick. But I haven't seen such a cheap 1-year subscription since I started. And I've been checking those, because usually I would buy 1 year minimum. And even if I don't play, I still have my skills training. So, you know, this way I have like, by the time I actually have time to come back to the game, yeah, I have something new opened up for me, like Tech 2 cruisers or Tech 3 cruisers, or whatever I aim. So there is always something new, at least for me. Okay, I feel like I missed so many messages. Let me take a look at them. So, okay, never mind. It says I'm beyond some limit and would need daily alpha injectors. Daily alpha injectors, I think they're about 50 million each. And if you're gonna be grinding like I just did on on that scanning part of the event, you can afford those. They will give you 50,000 skill points per day, which is a great deal. So congrats on $50 million is a lot of money. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, try it out, because you're gonna have a lot of drops. Let me see. What do I have of value in Expedition Hold? So you see most of that stuff coming from, we have like 244 mil. And probably the most expensive stuff out of it would be boosters. Level 4 boosters for 70 mil and up. Man, I have like 800 mil worth of boosters only. It's a lot. Yeah, so you have a bunch of stuff. Rapture. Let me see the Rapture. Do I even have it? I actually have it among my available skins, so I can sell it. But it's like 48,000 only. Alright, so enough of that event for me, personally. I want to do...
Drive
Wandering
active.
Elephant. I'll have... you'll have this ship tomorrow. It was... while you were in the mini space working for Sisters of Eve. You got the LP for it just hours before you got ganked. This ship, you mean Odysseus, right? 250,000 skill points you required for the blueprint? Okay. Yeah, so keep in mind, you also need 250 Sisters of Eve resonators, which unfortunately takes another 250,000 skill points. And this is something that's painful. Otherwise, you're gonna have to actually buy it, and they're not cheap. They're going for like almost 3 million per one resonator, and you need 350 of those. I think I have something sold. So 250 will cost you over 800 mil. So, you know, technically you need not just 250,000 skill points, you need 500 if you purchase the resonators. Getting Omega for direct cash. So it seems like Omega for direct cash is... one second. For direct cash, instead of getting the Plex, would be a bit cheaper. Yeah, that's how I used to Omega my account before I start making enough money in ISK in order to turn it to Plex. Yeah, but whatever works for you better. Because I remember I used to just purchase it, and I don't feel bad about it at all, because I love the game, and that's okay for me to support it with this little. I have only one Omega account though, so for me it's not like a huge investment. Okay. Oh, Wandering Elephant, you got all the resources for 1.2 billion. Okay, if everything is ready to go for you, that's good. So now you can just pretty much focus on getting this BPC and build it. Just, it's probably better to build it in a citadel instead of station. That will actually save you some materials and time, because if you buy it, if you build it in the NPC station, it takes over 2 days, like 2.5 days to build it, and I think only 1.5 days in a, you know, in a player's citadel. Yeah, 2 days and 10 hours. You're right. This is something I was not willing to wait for, and what I did was I moved all the materials from Amar to Ashap. There is a station over there for trading and building. Yeah, still cheaper than 3 billion people sell it for. Yeah, by the way, does it show what it's appraised for? No, it doesn't. Oh, can I see it through Sisters of Eve? Market details. Well, yeah, 3 billion, but it's I'm way the hell away, so it's probably but it's around 3 billion because last time I checked. Yeah, I'm trying to check the industry. Let me see on the market. What about... Okay. So they're selling it for 850 mil, that BPCs only in Jita. Yeah. I was wondering if the price will go down. Okay. 2.657. You're right. Yeah, 2.657. That's... Yeah, but you know, if you have level 4 missions available, they're pretty fun to run, especially if you know how to run burners. You said you lost your Vargur, but do you do burner missions or you bypass them? Because I was able to actually cover my 250,000 using burner missions, so I was like trying to blitz them as much as I could. I even had it done on a stream, and I, so you're feeding your Astero had a warp scrambler from back when you played with a... Okay. Oh, since the times you were playing with your friends probably don't need anything useful, you can... let me see what I have in my Astero. To show you. Simulate fit. Give me 1 second, it's a little too many guys here. Sorry, I'm looking for this. So fitting Astero, let me get that thing first for you. Simulate fit. So this is my fit right there. How do I share it? There is a way to share the fit, right? Oh, let me warp away somewhere.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, remember there was a browse ship models. No, not like that. Browse, import, export. Okay. No, that's like for saved feeds. How do I open a window with all the modules in them, like on a separate one, so you can actually have it instead of me hovering over every single module? Because I already forgot how to. I used to do that. Browse. No. Import. Simulate from clipboard? No. Copy. this one. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. It should be an easy way to do it. Access you should be just one click away from me, right? When you open that in a separate window, I never simulate. Copy to clipboard. Right? Is it something? What if I? No, I cannot really send it in a super chat for some reason. What if I? I just dropped it in local. Man. No. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I cannot... there should be an easy way to simulate a stair feed, drag me into the... What if I do that instead? For God's sake. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it in the... There you go. I found it. This is what I was looking for you. Okay. See how I have all the separate window with all the modules shown for you? So higher modules, obviously you need the Sisters Core probe launcher with the Sisters the probes right there. Cover tops probably will not be available to you since you're alpha. And then you need the prop module, which I have a MWD one, then scanner. I mean 5-man, then scanner, and then relic analyzer. Okay, well that will do for beginning, but as you progress, or you make some... See, it's like 40. It's 40 million. That's why you don't have it probably. Yeah, you need a scanner in order to see what's inside the container. Some containers you wanna, you know, if it's not a winter Nexus, then don't waste your time, because sometimes you'll say you can go to relic site and there's gonna be like super like couple containers will be empty. There is no point for you to get through it. Now, for medium, you have relic and data analyzer. I don't know which one your skill will allow you to use. Hopefully, it's gonna be Tech 2, because that will save a lot of time and pain. And in the low slots, damage control. Then I have a small armor repair, multi-spectrum energized membrane, and capacitor power relay for the power stability. Now on the rigs. So small auxiliary nanopump, Tech 1, and small capacitor control circuit for your Tech 1, and Tech 2 capacitor control circuit. Capacitor is important here. You want to travel with MWD micro warp drive around without worrying about running out of your capacitor. And actually take the scan range finding and pinpointing arrays with me in case if I have to refit them a little quick, because once in a while you run into a sites with like very high complexity, like level 3, 4, and 5, especially the 5 ones, and that's when you need all this extra scanning power in order to open it up for you. Get that out. So hopefully you save that, and I don't know if you share your character name with me, I can actually send you fit. Or worst case scenario, you can always come back to this stream and you couldn't scan down a few sites because of the... It's not always because of the bad loadout, it's just your scan power is also a factor. So... Okay, I'll try to find your name. 1 second. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I found you. There you go. I'm gonna start conversation with you, and where is that? I'm gonna check. Copy. Did I mess it up again? Simulate fit. Okay, I'm dropping it as a message to you. Now you can actually open up the feed and change it however you please. But that particular feed have everything unlocked for me. And give me a second. You know what? Since you're coming back, where are you at? Let me send you a little gift as a Christmas gift. All right, 300 mil for Griffstoff von Griffstoff, whatever the hell. Yeah, no problem at all. Let me add you to my standings. I'm gonna add contacts. Buddy list. All right. All right. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Yeah, and try use that that fit. See if it makes sense for you. But that was like optimal fit for myself, and there was nothing that I could find in a high sec that I couldn't scan with it. It just, of course, it requires Omega, but you can lower the quality of modules down, but still. Okay. So, what else? I see Wandering Elephant never did burners, did not have the skills to train. Yeah, you can use the cheaper alternatives, but the concept, you get the concept. You need a multi-spectrum, coding, and small repair, and a low slots.
Drive active.
Sorry, I'm trying to go back in a chat. That's some messages. I feel like I missed something. Wandering Elephant, did you know that you can actually use one, just one frigate to do all the burners? All burners solo and all burner teams. It's Nurgle. If you have enough skills to train Nurgle, there is a channel named Hateless Gaming. He has an awesome video where he actually teaches how to do it all with only one burner. I mean, with only one frigate, like using different fits, and that's exactly how I did it. The only exception for it would be how you call it, burner bases. The burner bases that will require separate ships. But just to get you in this burner missions, that Nurgle will definitely open the door for you. And 14,201 skill points, loyalty point per one mission, which you can do in 5 minutes, it's totally worth it. So, you might ask what I'm doing in this system and stuff, why I left. Because we're done with the Winter Nexus. But there is one little thing that I was looking for. Remember that I told you about an escalation? The expedition booster R&D. I want to try... Any reason why I have 3 separate types of light drones and loaded? Yes, it's just because I used to take that Astero around the space, so I would have a profile damage to any NPC types. Like, for example, you need your whatever, if it's thermal, like for example, let me show you. I have like bunch of, look at my drone bay here. I have acolytes for EM damage. I have hobgoblins for thermal damage, hornets for kinetic, and you can actually bring the warriors for explosives, and so all types. The thing is, since I'm taking the Astero all around, that might be not your case. You can, if you use it, if you know where you're going to be using it, you can have the similar type, all of them, and that's just do the rotation. But for me, since I'm traveling around a lot, different damage types, correct. And all right, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to booster R&D first pocket expedition. Is it where I am? Yeah. So let me just reopen. I'm going to first location. Here's the funny part. That location has a gas cloud. I never used. I have this gas hoppers with me. Where it's at? Right there, the gas cloud scoop, but I never used it before. Never harvested any gas. And that particular pocket have a gas. So I want to take care of the NPCs over there, and as soon as we're done with them, I'll be trying out some new activity in EVE Online. All right, let's go take care of that. So there should be some sort of some NPCs, like on a heavier side mostly. They're gonna be a bunch of cruisers. If we're lucky, we'll find one faction NPC. And that faction NPC should drop me something. It better be nice. Uh-huh. Where's... Okay, the Shadow Cruiser is right here. This is good. I'm gonna go towards him. I got you. You're getting a mega. Yeah. Welcome aboard. Man, it's worth it. It's worth it. Or just maybe buy it for a month and then play with it. And it will tell you everything you need to know if it still will give you enough fun to enjoy it. But to me, it's there is not a question. Even if I buy too much of extra time. Wow! Check this out. I have an implant dropped. Mid-grade. Yeah, a month for now is reasonable. Let's see if yeah, that's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. Absolutely, I'm happy for you. Let me take care of these little frigates. Shouldn't be too bad. Whenever you see red, you just don't panic, because you're. It's not like you're in a wormhole, and everything is, you know, poses big danger for you. Sorry, I just want to get rid of all of these guys. The problem is that you don't know what's actually dangerous versus what a minor enemy. Well, do it the smart way. Use a wiki. Use Eve Wiki. It. Oh, thank you for following, Sam Sneed. I appreciate that. Oh. Welcome aboard. Oh my god, guys. Thank you for following. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh my god. I get a huge raid of 300 people. Thank you for following, whoever jumps on. Welcome aboard. What I do right now is I go through expedition for... What is it? Going for booster R&D. And the thing is, this is that rare occasion when you can find a gas cloud in a high sec. So I want to use my Odysseus, that beautiful ship over here, for gas collecting. Out of all things, right? So because I never done it, 7 years playing in Eve, I never played. Never used it for gas harvesting, so that's gonna be fun. All right, yeah, I had to turn off the sound of my chat just because of the what's going on. It's absolutely crazy. Okay. No, not 70 years. 7 years. 7 years. Yeah, thank you for following, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, welcome aboard. Yeah, these freaking... frigates are so annoying. Yeah, I just want to get rid of NPCs, refeed a little quick for the gas huffing, and we'll see what kind of profit you can actually get from harvesting gas in a high sec. I don't think it's gonna be much, but since CCP gave us a opportunity to make money like that, why don't we take advantage of it? Thank you for following. Wow, my chat is absolutely crazy. I never seen it. So many people joined. Thank you. Whoever rated me, you know, I feel like I'm in debt from you. Yeah, when the activity will get a little lower, I'll be able to see what's going on, because right now I cannot even keep track of what's going on in chat. Right, got Amiga, skilling. You guys are awesome, thank you. Yeah, I guess my chat has absolutely lost my mind, lost its mind. It's just going. It just keeps showing who followed and who joined. See, I don't know if I do it right, because I have no idea how people managing so many people and activity in their chat when it's just flying like this. Yeah, because before you guys joined, I was talking with like 2 or 3 people the max, and that's already was a handful. Right now, right now it just went absolutely bananas, and there is see Twitch alerts are just just going crazy. I went from like 17 followers to 43 right away. And trust me, for me, when I say it's, I don't mean like funny, because me as a beginner, streamer beginner, to me it's a huge impact. I really appreciate you guys coming aboard. Let's raid bananas. The chat eventually slows down a bit with loose lurkers. Okay, we just spoke of it earlier, and now you're the guy with over 200 viewers. It's the first time happened to me. You know, I'm about to cry here. Yeah, but it's gonna be a tears of joy. So, this is crazy stream. I joined and like the only viewer today. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate the raid. All right, so so it was Mad Rambo. A type that was wrong. The Mad Rambo, is it the streamer who I got the raid from? Is it who I should? If that's the person, I'm shaking his hand. Yeah, that's who raided me. Thank you, Mad Rambo. I'll follow you back. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, just want to show you a little quick. We just finished up that Winter Nexus event. We got the Perseverance blueprint. I did not open it up yet, but I do have it in my items. Yeah, unclaimed ones. As soon as I get to my home station, I will see if I can get any use of the Perseverance. But for now, see, I already forgot what I was doing. That particular... this particular site has the opportunity for me to do the gas. There you go. Can I? Oh, I should be in there. So what I want to do, I want to refit for the gas halving and see, is there a, where's that mining? Okay, so this is the cloud. It's it's absolute, it's super, yeah, it's very minor. There's really not much going on, but since I never did a gas harvesting, for me it's just an experiment. I want to see how much money it gives and what it's like to do the gas harvesting in Odysseus. Beautiful ship. I'm not gonna get tired of saying how beautiful that ship is. Oh no, hold on. Not yet. Thank you. I see more people following. I really appreciate it. You guys, you have no idea how much you guys boosted my desire to keep doing what I was started to do. You personally like the gas harvesting. Much depends on where you at. Of course, yeah, wormhole and low sec and null sec is probably the best places to do that. But that booster R&D escalation, it actually gives you an opportunity, gives you a little clout to do that. So open, save. Okay, use fitting service. Can I drop it here? Yeah. So I want to see if we'll be able to feed them all. What's the fitting on those, by the way? Okay, so it's mostly processor. How far should I be? Oh, optimal range is, I have to be super close to it. Okay, scoop on the cargo hold. And let's get close to it. Uh-huh. That's what it looks like. Yeah, as I mentioned, 7 years in EVE, and I never done that part of that activity in EVE. And now I do it on freaking Odysseus, out of all ships. Can you believe that? Oh, you guys keep following. Oh my god, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You pretty much, you blow out my that followers target. It was 20 before I started that stream. Now I see 46. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard, and I'll definitely stream more often here. Why it says I mine only one? Is it normal? Is it how it's supposed to go? Okay. That's probably the way it's supposed to be. Okay, also I forgot which ship can fit scoop and which can fit harvesters. Small can fit scoops, but I don't know. Odysseus is, yeah, for me it's called Cloud Scoop. Cloud Scoop. Okay. And with everyone watching you too, yeah. Yeah, and you guys were not here when we were dealing with the data sites for the Winter Nexus, but that's probably not the interesting part. Well, gas harvesting in high sec is not interesting too, but how frequently do you get the gas clouds in a high sec? You just don't. I can't recall when did I see it the last time. By the way, the faction NPC Shadow Serpentis guy just dropped me mid-grade Asclepian. That's speaking of how profitable it is to do these escalations. That's lovely. And I think that was not the only thing that he dropped. Alright, what else is going on? So much about stream sniping. Well, I'm trying to keep an eye on a freaking local right now, since so much activity on stream. But you know, I'm too small to be the target. I hope so, at least. But I've seen, you know, as I mentioned before, I've seen Inner Hells as a kill board. They were just showed up on 20 catalysts and were just pretty much taking care of who was it, Marauders, whoever was running the level 4 missions in high sec. They did not even scan their feats, because 20 catalysts is way overkill for some of those feats. When I looked, these Vargurs and Paladins, they would probably they would explode after after 10 or 11. And they had all 20 showed up. One more thing. Oh, somebody else just followed. Thank you very much. I'm at 48. So... you would need mining chipset, because decreases residue. You basically can pull out more from the cloud, because some amount is residue just disappears once per some time, literally going to the void. So I'm actually destroying that cloud, right? We're not making any money. Where is it? It goes to expedition, right? Yeah, it's only 1,270,000 and 38,000 per unit. Yeah, it's because I grabbed those scoops with me just to see the process. I never done it before, and to me it's really just learning something new. And it's a Vermilion Sita Sephoric. Have no idea what it's used for. Industry. Standard, some instinct booster reactions. Yeah, reactions and formulas. Okay. Was it some particular boosters it's used for? Yeah. See, it's part of the industry. I don't have module to find out how much stuff I have in that cloud. We'll probably get to 50 and call it a day. And by the way, did my... Okay, that escalation does not go anywhere. I did not have the second location appeared. Yeah, Mikasurotsin is usually better. Yeah, I was just... As soon as I saw the description on Eve Wiki that it has a gas cloud, I was like, oh, finally I'm gonna try to use the scoops on it and see See what do I get from it. All of these types are on Wiki, yeah. Be the 50th follower. Push the little heart button. Somebody just... I have 50 followers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, I shake the hand of all of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, we're just done. We're done with the cloud. How much? So it is 50. It is 50 in the cloud. It's a little under 2 million. And yeah. This is it, pretty much. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find the some previous messages. Probably miss... Sorry, the chat was flying so fast that I missed some of your messages. If there is any questions like you guys have for me, can you repeat yourself? Because I could not manage such a big amount of people showing up at the same time. That's why... Yeah, there is like 4 before they're not actively seeking him. Okay, yeah, there is a like conversation going between you guys, and I cannot really... Where I'm from? I'm in US, Texas. Yeah, but originally I am from Russia. I live in US for 20 years now, so consider myself American. So, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what do we do next. Maybe we should come back to the Winter Nexus activities. Yeah, if we see something on the way there, we'll take care of it. Oh, by the way, I want to get rid of that scoops a little quick.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, you were wondering why I have such a good English for Russian. Thank you for the compliment, but you see, the channel called Nooblish, and it is for a reason. It's because I play like a noob, and my English is bad. So that's where the idea came from. Isn't Odysseys too expensive to risk around for Winter Nexus? Because so many people are in those storms. You're right. But I usually keep an eye on what's going on in the system, if there is like status flashing, but you know, like suspects and all that stuff. But now, as you mentioned, you made me think a little deeper about it. Maybe Odysseys would be... maybe we should park it and not going to these active areas, and just stick around to... Guess who's back again? The Mad Rambo. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're you're back. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. It just I'm still in shock, and I'm trying to figure out what do we do for entertainment here. A little quick. So first of all, let me drop all this. The scoops that I don't need no more. Yeah, but as this, you know, the guys who observe the stream right now, they kind of give me the advice of not risking the Odysseys in a storm, and that's probably a good idea. I should probably go somewhere else instead. Guess who... You personally use Metamorphosis for data sites? Yeah, but here's the thing. I already mentioned that before to whoever, like almost all of you are new to my channel. Think about it. These Odysseys of mine, That's pretty much a exploration mobile station. Look what I have with me. I have a Stero, which can take care of the sleeper caches, minor and standard ones, and I have a Hecate, which can take care of all the DED sites that I encounter. That Odysseus is not gonna be able to get inside. Like, that's 2 out of 10s and 3 out of 10s. 4 out of 10s, I actually take Odysseus right there and show them. So the concept is to bring this Odysseus in the system and use it like a vacuum cleaner. It's capable of pretty much take anything. Removing waypoint. Yeah, that was the whole idea. Man, yeah, Mad Remo, thank you. Oh, I have one more follower. Thank you. Welcome aboard. So, you're right. I'm probably way too expensive right now. I'm like big piñata going through the space looking for trouble. Probably better avoid the ice storms and go to one of my stations that I actually have my stuff at, just for the extra security. But as I'll go, I will show you what I've been doing lately, like besides Winter Nexus. So you go in a system like that. So I've been here already, so there is not much going on, but let me go to the next one. So whenever I show up to the system, I see new cosmic signatures, or I see a simple combat sites like highways and refuges. Go up there, clean it up, and if I have escalations or some sleeper caches or ghost sites, whatever I have over there, I just jump on them because I have everything with me. So this is why I still don't see place for Odysseus in EVE, because in my opinion the build for working groups present system explore sites doesn't reward people exploring. Okay. Yeah, just play the game you want to. I mean, you can play EVE the way you want. Yeah, well, this is the thing about this Odysseus. This exactly what I had in my mind for so long. Like, I would dream about the ship like that. Have something which is capable to carry everything with you and capable of taking care of everything that HiSec has to offer. I used to take Stratios with me, but Stratios would have a size limitation. You cannot take Stratios in minor sleeper cache. You cannot take Stratios into DED sites 2 out of 10. And despite it may be low reward, I was always wondering what's in them. So, and unfortunately you cannot really dock anything inside the Stratios. Now with Odysseus, that problem is gone. The only problem is how expensive it is. And since you're traveling for a while, just, you know, you have all these expensive ships with you, fully fitted. You have so much loot with you, because you know, I had to unload 2 billion ISK out of my Odysseus as I was going. Okay. I'm gonna go through the ice storm without stopping in it. 21 people in local. So yeah, but now pretty much when you go in any system and you see the cosmic signatures, whatever it is, I have a ship with me. The only inconvenient part is if it requires take the Astero in it, you have to you must have a station. Otherwise, you know, you have to look for a system around with a station. And at some particular regions, it's a problem. Like, for example, I was around, what was it, Amar? I was like, where people are usually not going very often. And it's Khanit, right? Khanit region. So I went there. There was a lot of signatures, a lot of DED sites to take care of, but there are no stations. You're very limited when it comes to stations over there. and this is the thing. But the rest of High Sec I usually don't have this problem. Let me go back to chat a little quick. You're saying hating him? Oh, somebody's hating me already? What? I have enough followers to have haters now? Come on, guys. This game gives you an opportunity to play however you want. You want to be explorer? Please. You know, you want to be industry or PvP, PvE, whatever. You know, the first thing which got me absolutely carried away when I start first playing it, it's actually lore of EVE Online. So, and how did I get introduced to this lore is going through the first epic arc that was available for alpha account, which is I think Bloodstained Stars, right, from Sisters of Eve. And I was like, oh my god, it's so cool, let me go to the next one. And I went to Minmatar. Yeah, it was a Minmatar epic arc, and I did not have enough. First, I did not have enough standings, and second, only Omega account can do it. So, and that's how I purchased my first Omega, because I thought it's totally worth it. I wanted to see the story, I wanted to go through all of it and discover a little more. And then I pretty much covered all epic arcs that the game had to offer, and it made me more curious about the lore of the game. And I you know what I did? Oh my god, 107. Oh, it's because it's .exe. You know what? I'll get away from that system a little quick. Yeah, I'm going to a little bit of a more quiet area of space. So, and I start reading the Chronicles of Eve, which is absolutely mind-blowing stuff as well, if you're really a fan of that game. So that was the game for me. And as you can see, I don't enjoy most of what other people enjoy, like interaction, corporate interactions with other people, because I don't have that much time to play that game. At least I didn't have enough time back in the days. Now I'm a little bit more flexible in it. So it's probably, the thing is, I'm at a stage of life when I can afford it now. Before, hell no. F33.
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disabled.
Okay, let's go and see what's in the system.
Warp drive active.
I should have dropped the probes here. Damn it. We're still pretty close to a busy system, but that's fine. What else? Hey, can you send me some Astera blueprint once more? I think I lost it third time in writing. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed it. I apologize. Astero feeding, Astero. Give me just a second. Where is it? So I'm sending it to your to the private chat that we had. Just don't close that chat, and you should have it. You'll be fine. And if you need it, here is that. You know, you can pause the stream and actually get a screenshot of it. So this is Astero I use. Not optimal, but perfectly works for me for all the needs I have, especially going through sleeper caches. This minor, but the standard one is the bigger challenge where you have to tank the sentry. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's see if there is a DD site or something, so this way I can show you what I've been doing. Because people saying it's not profitable, believe me, like I play on occasion like maybe 2 hours a day or so, not every day, but even that is enough in order to cover some DD sites, and it always, I don't know, lately Eve been treating me pretty well with drops, so I'm not gonna be complaining. Didn't get the message somehow, but you have a screen. Okay. Oh, you didn't get the message yet, but aren't you in a game? Okay, it's nothing here.
Warp drive active.
Just wormholes. Let's go to next system. The Heveling, so I can explain the exploration sites. You mean for Winter Nexus? I would. If you asking about exploration sites in general, just go for Wiki, Eve Wiki, and whatever exploration sites you can find the information on that. That's where I get the info from. So you're in the game, but my private chat is empty. I'm still really confused by everything. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Private chat. Let me drop that message to you once again. Oh, it's not gonna be doing it like this.
Warp drive active.
What I can do though is let me close that window. Maybe you were leaving the game briefly. Let me try, because you're in my contacts right now. No, contacts. So I'm gonna start conversation. So I just restarted the conversation for you a little quick, and I'm dropping that simulated feed one more time for you. It should appear in your interface. So one anomaly. Let's see, what is it?
Drive active.
It's only a wormhole. Oh, thank you for following. Blue Star Mirage. Welcome aboard. Man, this stream was super fruitful. That Bad Rambo, I gotta check out his stuff and definitely follow. Yeah, but you can expect me do more of this. Yeah, Mad Rambo. You're still here. By the way, what you've been doing on your stream with 300 people? Did you was it like EVE Online activities, Winter Nexus, or? Oh, finally, you got the save the fitting. Okay, exploration. See, we share the same interest then. To me, exploration is probably after the lore,
Warp drive active.
that's my soft spot for this game. Because actually exploration gives you a little bit of a like hints here and there what's been going on, like if you're on sites of Talokan, or sometimes when I was playing alone, I was just, before even I left the site after clearing it out, I was just looking, you know, looking at the buildings and structures and whatever the hell was it, like a plant or military or debris. So CCP did a very good work on you know, designing those sites so you can see what's going on. And it's always like a little bit of a uncovering of the story. Oh, so we have oh, I'm in a Delta, I forgot. So there is really not much. I think both of these cosmic signatures are actually have something to do with the Cosmos missions. What did you explore, by the way, if you're still here? Did you go to Wormhole, or because I wonder what the high like end game exploration would look like. Probably going through wormholes, like these C3 wormholes, dealing with stuff over there. So your nullsec guy use blinked out pacifier, make 25 bill a month. That's very good. You know what some of these words mean? Well, that's an intriguing part about Eve. Yeah, that's funny. You know, that's the thing why I started to play that game. I actually saw on accident some YouTube stream. The streamer's name is Beast, and this guy, he was talking my language, but I almost could not understand a single word of what he was saying, and that intrigued me. I was like, I want to know what's going on, and he's a PvP oriented mostly. And it was just, you know, that was a blast for me. I was like, oh my god, what exactly he's surveillance? Oh no, that's another. I think that's a Cosmos site, right? Should have skipped that system altogether. Yeah, and is it really worth it to get more expensive ones? Modules, yeah, but don't go too crazy with the pricing. You would think that at least EVE players would understand each other EVE players' niches, but no, that's not the case. You know, the game is so complex, and but this is the challenging part. I like this challenge. For me personally, this is something you want to discover, and the exploration side of this game is the most attractive for me. So eventually I want to switch to PvP activities, but it's gonna be embarrassing. But at least, as I said, for Adrenaline Rush, there is no other game which gives me the same. Maybe DayZ standalone, but probably, since I don't play that much in that game, it's not really not really my cup of tea. PvP, yeah, interesting and scary, but this is what what brings you into it. You know, there is always, with such adrenaline experience, there is always something you learn from, and trust me, those very few encounters that I have, PvP wise, I remember them all. You think it might happen when I get more into exploration that PvP comes naturally? Pirates wanted to steal my stuff. And have to get some defenses when doing wormholes. Yeah, wormholes is probably the most mysterious part for exploration, and that's why it's a explorer's magnet. It's a very high reward. Very rewarding over there. When I would take my exploration ships over there, you know, that C1, C2, C3 wormholes, yeah, best data and relic sites. I think I got frustrated once. I got found a ghost site. I scanned the most expensive container over there with a Omega, I think high-grade Omega. I forgot what was the implant, but it was a BPC for high-grade Omega. And guess what? I was so worried and in a hurry that I screwed up the freaking hacking, and I forgot that when these containers exploding, they take your ships with them. So not only I lost the opportunity to make 2.5 billion on those implant, I also lost the ship and cargo full of whatever I got from the wormhole voyage. So exploding is cosmetic in the high sec. And chat will correct me if I'm wrong. I think nullsec and wormholes, ghost sites, when the container explodes, it actually does plenty of damage. And if you're on T1 explorer ship, say bye-bye. I wonder, what if you were using a prop model and fly away from it super quickly? Will that save your ship? Or you still will be eventually get caught by this shockwave? What do I have? Angel Carcan. Okay. It seems like.
Warp drive active.
Radius is too big. Okay, but how about how fast that shockwave is going around? I mean, to the sides. Is there a way to outpace it? Oh shoot! Somebody just finished the 4 out of 10. Yeah. Oh well. Four out of 10 lately are not really dropping very good loot for me personally. Who was here, by the way? Vedmak? Radius too big. Nullsec, you need to tank 10,000 damage blast. Wormhole 12. Does the shockwave spreads instantly, or it has a speed just like a rocket explosions? That's my thing. Can you run away from it? That's the question. Just like when somebody's using torpedoes or really big rockets against frigates and they have minimal damage. That's what I mean. Yeah, but thanks for the information. I really appreciate it. It seems like you're super knowledgeable when it comes to wormhole and nullsec exploration. Uh, now I know that 10 kilometers. It's well for wormholes. Well, check this out. Somebody, and that's a Galente destroyers, right? You know what? I better freaking duck up this expensive pinata. Otherwise, I'll end up in trouble. Because somebody in heck was just being a very bad boy. And because as I mentioned, I was checking the kill board lately, and I saw Inner House are having fun. Brought like 20 catalysts and freaking explode marauders while these guys are doing PvE level 4 missions. And they do way overkill. They bring like 20 of those, which is way too much for Marauder. And they, when I look at the feeding of these Marauders, they would melt after 12. So 12 would be enough. But see, I cannot really judge them. They have their fun. Maybe if I would be a part of like big group like that, who knows? Maybe that would be funny too for me. Because they bring bunch of like super cheap catalysts, and but I think even if they would lose some money on it, they don't care. In their house, I think they're mostly in a wormhole, and these wormhole guys, they have ISK. So all you can do is probably have their names marked in your contacts, and whenever they end up in your system, just pay attention to your local. Yeah, I'm coming back to the station where I used to do my level 4 missions. I'm not gonna fly all the way to the... all the way to my home station, because it's way too far. Maybe another time. Because now, more you guys discuss how dangerous it can be for me, more paranoid I got. Oh, there is some exploration going on. Well, high-sec relic sites. It's embarrassingly bad. Even regular high-sec data sites are just outcompeted. And you know, in a busy system like that, I usually see those sites being left cherry-picked. You know, somebody would show up, grab the most expensive loot from one of the containers and just leave it. Guys, if you have like extra minutes, be good to your you know, people who share this game with you, because it takes only extra minute to explode other containers for that site to spawn somewhere else. Otherwise, it just stays there, and it's nothing for anybody. You're flying to somewhere else, right? Without caring, looking for other sites, and nobody else will find, you know, since that site will not be spawning anywhere else, you're pretty much spoiled the experience for other players. It totally makes sense when you are in a nullsec and when you are in a super aggressive environment, right? You're going through, like if you're going to Sancha relics, somewhere in Stain, these hardened armor plates and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense, leaving those uncompleted, because any extra second you spend there can become your final one. And even I used to do that when I was taking my stiletto there. So I use interceptors for scanning this.
Warp drive
Uh,
active.
Yeah, the Whole Leaf career is more than a year for you, but you don't consider yourself too good for PvP. It also comes naturally. Yeah, but you have to sort of move towards that direction. It should come naturally from doing something, because killing NPCs is nowhere near of what will wait for you there in PvP. These guys are PvP players hit hard, especially PvP oriented ones who are actually looking for the opportunity. So, all right, 44,000 first container, second container, I'm just checking what's in there, 15,000, and third one, 0. Embarrassing. I'm not gonna bother do anything in here, but I'll go to the next one. It might be worth something to the, you know, for newbie exploration, but for me, taking Odysseys and hacking the container with 15,000 is laughable. Angel Cartel, you love fighting against them. Yeah, Angel Cartel is if you really into Eve's lore, you remember how they got their ships, right? They actually get it from Jovians, and or at least, yep. 145.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, Vecjulan, you're right. Come from Jove, cause their region from Curse.
Autopilot engaged.
It's connection of Jove with present technology. Okay.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
There are not books, but there are chronicles. You can actually find them on an official EVE Online website.
Waypoint reached.
Yeah, guys, a little bit of a summary here. Yeah, lore can be explored through. First of all, I would say epic arcs. That really introduces you to the lore, and second is like chronicles for me, and that's where I enjoy it. Now, 1 second. Yeah, a little bit of a summary here. So Winter Nexus is done. By the way, let me claim this stuff. What do we have? So Yule Festival, some containers. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, I'm gonna open it, but it's gonna be the final one. So Historic Yule. Open. What do we have? Navitas Glacial Drifts. Let me look at it. 55,000. Yeah, I actually have it among my available ones. That's fine. So put an expedition hold. Yo Festival. I think this one has a. Oh, it's with a 20 plex, right? Okay, some fireworks and 20plex. My pleasure. Thank you, CCP. Appreciate that. Expedition hold. And now keep in mind this Perseverance blueprint. Oh, even the BPC, even the container worth something. People are selling it here in the heck. Oh, people want to buy it for 125,000. No. Let me open it. All right, so we have BPC Perseverance. What is going for in the contracts? Yeah, 211. Oh, it's auction. No, 300. Yeah, people are selling it for 300 mil, and that's just a BPC, right? What about does Hack have any Perseverance on sale? Yeah. So 295. So BPC worth the same as the ship itself. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the expedition hold for my little trip on Odyssey. So we have 243, and remember, I was actually unloading some of the stuff, like all these green keys, those ones that you can sell at the DED Concord bureaus. So yeah, mostly I think I sold all the expensive stuff from it. It's just the little things here and there. 243 mil. And what I have, but really expensive part is over here. It's that boosters. Boosters were dropping pretty frequently, and there are some expensive ones. Altogether, we have 254 on boosters only. That's like Pure Lance, Overclocker, and Hardshell, as well as have a bunch of Brain Freeze, which are also worth a lot. So we have 795 here, but it's because I have some extra loot. So 357, and this stuff is only for the refeed. Now ship maintenance I already showed you. And what about the modules, NPC modules that I used to were having? So all these, that's the NPC drops from DD sites, with only a few exceptions that were dropping from Winter Nexus. Like this True Sunshine EM hardener, it came from one of the containers on a data site, Winter Nexus. But the rest, 649 million. That's all coming from just NPC faction drops, and you know, that 3 out of 10s and 4 out of 10s. 3 out of 10s were pretty profitable. One of the escalations that did not take me further dropped me mid-grade Asclepian. That's also a, you know, I think that's an achievement, at least for me. I'm not making 25 billion 25 billion every month. So let me see if I can put an expedition hold. Yeah. A little bit about that station where I do level 4 missions. There was a, just keep in mind, when you do level 4, you don't do yourself a favor when you skipping the burner missions. And I have this baby right here, Nurgle. Let me jump into it a little quick. This guy can pretty much take care of any burner, and I have feedings for all of them. And we're talking about solo burner and team burners. And I have feedings for all of them. All these feedings are coming from Hateless Gaming, so don't think it's all mine. Like, for example, I'll just show you one. Crewer right here. Hold on a second. So I don't bother anybody. Crewer. Here we go. We have the feeding for it. And all you have to do, you just arrive there. activate modules, you stand still, and in 2.5 minutes he's gone. Yeah, I don't think that Hateless Gaming is still active on YouTube. I'm not sure if he's streaming or not, but that's all his feedings. And I can show you like Daredevil and Dramel. I have them all. And besides, I have what it's called, Vigilante here to take care of the Angel base. Then Blood Raider base, I take this Gila. Let me show you the simulations. So it's totally passive. Otherwise, it will drain you pretty quickly. And I still did not use my Deimos because whoever was present on one of the streams for me, was it? Where is it? No, that's Vigilante. Trying to find the Deimos. Serpentis base. Okay. The Serpentis base. So this is the feat right there. I'm still waiting for the level 4 mission so I can go and take care of that Thalasus, right? Thalasus, because they exploded my Vigilante so fast I could not could not resist, and it happened live. So I had to actually bring the Daredevil and do some retaliation strike, but now I'm waiting for the opportunity to use the Deimos. That particular Deimos should be able to tank those 3 Deimos because it has a bonus, like super cool bonuses, which are where they are. Right there. You have a, well, first of all, hybrid turrets, of course, and then armor repair works better, and roll bonus is your microwarp drive 50% reduction of the signature radius. It's just instead of over 700 meters, your signature radius is dropping to 366. It's a big deal when you're running against 3 Thalases, which are like shooting you constantly. So I'll try to do it live if I have a chance, and that's gonna be very big relief for me personally. All right, the only base I don't do is the Guristas ones when you have to run against the carrier Wyvern. A little bit too much hustle, but maybe eventually I'll try something out. I see people using Ikitursa and they refit when the different spawns of strikers are spawning. So yeah, and regular level 4 runs for me personally, that Paladin can go through pretty much any level 4 missions, and I do understand that it's an overkill, but I want to do it quickly, and that's who helped me to get my Odysseys. This Paladin is absolute beast. And by the way, with this skin, that skin was, I think it was a prize for one of the Crimson Harvest a year or 2 years ago. Just want to see what was the level to climb. Let me see if she can. Yeah, extravaganza. I'll do it. I'll do it some other time. But anyways, let me pay a little more attention to the. Sorry, I was paying attention to. I was gun flapping here, not paying attention to what was going on in the chat. Usually sell them. Wait, you can sell the glass. What glass? Can anyone explain what was the mobile depot does for noob? Okay, it was included in the Astero fitting, but I have never deployed a structure before, and I think it might better use for cargo space and bring more loot. Okay, mobile depot will allow you to do a refitting outside of the station. So otherwise, you actually have to open your feeding window, right? Go into the hangar and actually pick up, you get one of those modules from a slot and put it back. Mobile Depot allows you to launch it in space. You wait a minute for it to get installed, and then you open a I think it's a module switching or like feeding mode. You get in there and you actually can refeed your ship. And this is very important when you do what was it? I use refeeding for when I run the standard sleeper cache. Otherwise, you know, you'll suffer. Yeah, that's what the mobile depot is for. But since you're not targeting the sleeper caches, you can totally save the space in your cargo hold and just go. So Hateless. Hateless died a couple of years back. I did not know that. Hate to tell you, but he passed away. Wow. Well, guys, this is just sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed by the bad news. I'm using the feeds of the guy who provided, and he passed away. Oh my god, you can probably see the goosebumps on my skin. I did not know that. I did not know that. This is one more reason to use the feeds from him. I don't know how he passed away. I'm sorry. I'm a little heartbroken by it, and I'll be recommending his channel even more. I did not know this bad news. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by this. This is. I've been referring to this guy for so long, and yeah, I did not want to make a fool of myself. Guys, I'm sorry. I'll probably have to finish the stream over here. Sorry if I left some of your messages unresponded. I was a little bit unprepared for such a big audience, but I definitely appreciate the company of yours. Even though we kind of finished on a bad note, I didn't know about the Hateless Gaming, but we're all adults. See, it's just one more reason to take care of ourselves and share some love with the close ones to us, you know, especially in the holiday season. Just make a phone call to your parents, give a hug to your children, spend some time with them. Yeah, spend some quality time with your family. And that's what I'm gonna do right now, because my kids, I can hear them in the background. They just came back from walking. All right. Thank you for the company once again. I shake hand to all of you. I really appreciate the followers base. This is great, and yeah, I'll. What can I say? I dedicate this to Hateless Gaming, I guess, if I can say that. So, somebody invites me. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, guys, have a good one. Nooblish is out. Thank you.